Welcome to a 20-minute yoga class to open the shoulders and release stress and tension in the head and neck. Find a comfortable seated position, rooting down through the sits bones, finding length in the spine, and dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Opening through the heart, letting the hands rest comfortably on top of the legs. Make any adjustments you need to get completely comfortable. Palms face down to feel more grounded and rooted. Face the palms up to receive energy. As you inhale, lift the shoulders up and then exhale to release them down and back. Doing that again with the breath. And then allowing the shoulders to comfortably rest down away from the ears. Find length in the spine. Sit up tall and flutter the eyes closed if they're still open. And begin to notice your breath. Feel your chest and stomach rise as you breathe in. Root down through your bottom and release as you breathe out. Move through 3 more breaths, going a little bit deeper and a little bit further with each inhale and each exhale. Let yourself arrive here, this space, this present moment. Begin to make some slow, soft circles with the head, releasing any tension in the neck. Pausing if there's spaces that are particularly tight or sticky. Breathe into those spaces. If you haven't switched the direction of your circles, you can do that now. Continuing to move, work out any kinks in the neck. Coming back to neutral, lift the shoulders up, down, and back. Repeating that 2 more times with your breath. And then pausing with the shoulders, again nestle down away from the ears. Inhale to draw the hands behind you, fingertips facing your bottom. Roll the head back and open the neck and the throat here, lifting the chin, creating space in the chest, opening the heart. 1 more breath. Then release the hands in front of your crisscross legs. Draw your chin towards your chest and feel a stretch in the back of the neck. Begin to move with the breath. On your next inhale, swing the hands behind you, fingertips facing your bottom, chin lifts, heart opens. On an exhale, roll back forward, hands in front of the legs, chin to chest, stretch for the back of the neck. Continue to move with the breath, inhaling to open heart, exhaling to roll forward. Again with the breath, inhale, open, and exhale to release. Then return to a neutral spine, seated position. Inhale, reach your left arm up, bend the elbow, rest the hand on the head and gently draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. Walk your right hand out alongside of you to deepen the stretch, feeling the stretch move all the way into the side of your neck. Breathe here into the nooks and crannies and the spaces and crevices within your neck. Gently return your head back to neutral. Reach the left arm straight up into the air. and draw it over to the right, finding a deep stretch in the left side body. We're breathing into the spaces in between the ribs, opening. Returning back to neutral, taking your left hand, crossing it over to rest on your right knee and bringing your right hand behind you, seated twist. Breathe as your spine twists and return back to neutral. Right hand comes up as you inhale, bend the elbow, grab a hold of the head and gently draw your right ear towards your right shoulder, walking the left hand out until you feel the stretch deepen through the neck. Pausing and breathing here, breathing into all the spaces, the nooks and crannies within your neck. Then gently guiding your head back to center, reaching the right arm straight up and over to the left. Side body stretch, breathing into the spaces between the ribs and opening. Coming back to center, crossing your right hand to rest on the left knee and bringing your left hand behind you. Gentle seated twist. Breathe into the spine as it twists open. Gently return back to center. Make your way into a tabletop position, dropping your belly and opening your heart as you inhale for cow, rolling the spine up as you exhale for cat. Moving back and forth between cat and cow with the breath. Spine rising as you exhale. Belly releasing towards your mat. Heart opens as you inhale. Again with the breath, lifting the spine as you exhale, dropping the belly as you inhale. Coming back to that neutral table, bringing your left hand in the center part of your mat, reaching your right arm up, opening the side body. And then begin to draw that lifted right hand down and through like you're threading a needle. Right shoulder and ear come to rest on your mat. Finding a deep stretch in the shoulder, releasing and letting any tension in the shoulder melt into the mat. Checking in with the breath, finding that steady rhythm and flow of breathing. Begin to gently unwind, reaching that right arm back up, and then slowly guiding the right hand down to the center part of your mat, lifting the left arm up, opening through the side body, reaching, and then gently begin to guide that left arm through like you're threading a needle, drawing the shoulder and the ear down to rest on the mat. Allowing the shoulder to melt down, releasing any tension and stress that's stored here in your body. And finding that rhythm, that flow of breath, gently moving in and out through the nose, soft and slow. Gently begin to unwind, reaching that left arm back up, opening, and then releasing the left hand back down so you're in a table. Come upright so that you're balancing on your knees. Knees are hip shoulder width apart and arms are just resting neutrally alongside of your body. As you breathe in, reach the arms out and up, bring the palms together to touch. Option here to find a slight back bend, lifting the gaze and opening the heart. As you exhale, fan the arms out, slowly lower your bottom to rest over your heels and draw your forehead to the mat, child's pose. On your next natural inhale, begin to lift up, drawing the arms out, bringing the palms together to meet so you're upright. And then exhaling, fanning the arms back out, lowering to child's pose. Inhaling, opening, reaching. Exhaling, releasing, surrendering down, child's pose. Again with the breath, inhaling to lift and open. Exhaling, releasing, forehead to the mat, child's pose. Inhale, lift, open, palms touch. Exhale, release the hands alongside of your body. Coming down to tabletop position, walking the hands forward so there's no longer a bend in the elbows. Forehead to the mat, puppy pose. Find length in the spine. If you want to go deeper, bring the chin to the mat rather than the forehead. Feel the energy coursing and moving from the tailbone to the nape of your neck. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Gently lift back up to table. Walk the hands forward, lower the hips, the stomach, and the chest down. Elbows are in, tops of the feet are rooted, cobra prep. As you breathe in, press into the mat, open the heart, cobra pose. As you exhale, lower down. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, release down. Last time with the breath. Bring your forearms down to rest on the mat. Elbow and shoulders are stacked, finding Sphinx pose, lifting the chin so you create space in the neck and the throat. Breathe here and open your heart space. Feel the stretch in the low back. And then bend the knees so the soles of the feet face upwards and just start to rock those feet back and forth like a window wiper, releasing the hips. Release the feet back down. Bring your right arm directly out alongside of you, all the way on the floor. Draw your right ear to the mat, and then pressing in with your left palm, start to move your body over to the right. Finding a deep stretch for the shoulder and the pectoral muscle. Both right ear and right shoulder are down on your mat. Right arm extended out, and you're just moving your body slightly to the right. Come back to center and switch. Left arm comes out, left ear comes down. Press into your mat and roll to the left. Melting the left ear and shoulder down into the mat. Coming back around to center, bringing the hands wide, lifting up into seal pose. Breathing into your heart space. And then releasing the stomach and the chest down. Tucking the toes under, coming back up into a tabletop position. And then making your way all the way up to stand. Finding a forward fold. Gentle bend in the knees. upper body just hangs over the lower body like a rag doll. Invite a little movement in, rock side to side, maybe grab the elbows, nod the head, yes, no. Invite any movement in that feels good, releasing, letting go. Draw your hands to your shins, halfway lengthening the spine, finding a flat back, rather than letting your elbows come out to the sides, rather than letting your elbows and plug your shoulders back, finding plug your shoulders back with your gaze slightly forward. Nice flat back. On an exhale, release and come back into that ragdoll, forward fold. Moving with the breath, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. One more time with the breath. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale to release. Slowly roll your spine all the way up to stand, finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Bringing those shoulders up, down, and back, allowing the shoulders to nestle down away from the ears. Keeping the knees bent, rooting through the soles of the feet, finding a little lift in the chin. Let yourself arrive here, in this space, in this present moment. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms touch. Look back, open the heart. And then bring your right hand to grab your left wrist and move over to the right. Back to center and switch, moving over to the left. Back to center, hands together, palms meeting. Exhaling to float the arms out and around, folding forward. Back to your table and then all the way down to your bottom. When you come onto your bottom, find a cross-legged right hand around, making an L right arm out. Take your left arm, bring it underneath, wrapping it around and through for eagle arms. Swooping through to find your palms together to meet. If your palms can't meet, you can just grab your shoulders or bind your arms as best you can. Is to get a nice stretch in the shoulders. The goal here is to activate a stretch in the shoulder blades, lifting the chin a little bit, binding the arms to deepen the stretch. Binding your arms as best you can or just hugging yourself. And then exhaling to release, bring the hands behind you, rolling the shoulders back. And then set up for the left side. Coming back forward, left arm makes an L shape with the left arm underneath for eagle arms. Either hugging yourself or bringing the palms around to meet. Lifting up to activate the stretch in the shoulder blades. And then unwinding, releasing the arms back behind you, shining the heart open. And then exhale, bringing the hands to rest on your legs, chin to your chest. Swing your feet out in front of you, and then start to come all the way down to lie on your mat. Legs stretched out, arms stretched out, making your way into Shavasana, our final pose. Letting our breath release into a natural rhythm and flow. Letting the shoulders sink down and back. Hips become heavy. Softening the tops of your feet and the soles of your feet. Relaxing all 10 toes. Releasing the ankles, the calves, and the shins. Softening both knees, thighs, hips, and tailbone. Releasing the entire lower half of your body, both legs completely relaxed. Softening the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. Shoulders, biceps, elbows, forearms, and wrists. Tops of the hands and the palms of the hands. Softening all 10 fingers. Releasing the jaw. Letting the lips and teeth slightly part. And allowing the base of your skull to sink into your mat. Letting your entire body float into a few moments of stillness. Gently draw your awareness back into your body, wiggling the fingers and toes, hands and feet. Drawing one hand to rest on your stomach and one hand to rest on your heart. Taking a breath to seal in all the benefits of your practice. And then when you're ready, very slowly and gently begin to release and make your way up to a seated position. Coming into a cross-legged seated position with your hands meeting together at your heart. Thank you so much for taking this time out of your day to practice with me. Namaste. It is a pleasure to guide you.